Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Captain Kurt Pfister here. We're down at our Florida Training Center. This morning I got a call from a gentleman out in Iowa, and he was asking me to explain the difference in our harness system and how our soft J-bar system works. Now, we have two different types of harness system. At Fresh Breeze, when you come to me, we have different options for absolutely everything. We have different frame, we have different cage options, different propeller options, carburetor options. We have, and the one thing he was talking about was the differences in the two options that I have for a harness system. Now, both of our harness systems come with weight shift, which is normally a feature that you have to pay extra for with the other brands on the market. If you watch my other video on the very front page of my website entitled Powered Paraglider Scam Warnings Equipment, you don't want to miss that video because there are over a dozen and a half features on a Fresh Breeze that are not found on any other brand in the world. And you need to know what they are, from the bearings to the ignition to the carburation to the reinforced crankcases to the nickel silk coated cylinders to the triple jointed exhaust. There's a whole list of things that are on this unit that are not on any other brand. And you're going to pay the same, or in most cases, most units are more expensive, but you're missing all of those pieces. And then on top of it, they're going to try to bend you over and take you for $2,500 to $3,500 for training. It's ridiculous. It's become a hindrance to the sport because some people just don't have that kind of money, and then they try to self-train themselves like an idiot and end up getting hurt or smashing their equipment, and worst case scenario is they die. We offer unlimited free training, so if you get equipment from us, come in, let me train you, I'll work. There is no price tag, there's no 5-day course, 10-day course. You train as long as it takes you to be safe. We trained, at the making of this video, 1,123 students, more than any other instructor in the world, and so far I have a flawless safety record. So let me come in and train you the right way. Back to the harness system. This is our Deluxe harness system. This thing is adjustable in absolutely every way. It doesn't matter whether the pilot is 4'10" or whether he's 7 feet tall. This will adjust in every way. It adjusts up and down. It's got side lumbars. It's got leg lumbars. It's got nice big thick straps. We got nice leg straps. And there was a guy out in Utah, and this numbnut, he really, honest to God, of course he's a manufacturer, so he was trying to show you that it's impossible to get in. It's so hard to get into a Fresh Breeze. Well, first of all, he wasn't even doing it right, and he wasn't even explaining it right. He was trying to say that this harness was tied on with zip ties. It's the craziest thing. There's no zip ties on it at all. This harness is the easiest harness to get into. I'm getting into it right now. I'm not having to twist my legs, contort my legs, or sit down in any way. I put a belly strap on. It's fully adjustable. I have 2 leg straps. Now, something I want you to see about this leg strap. Do you notice how it comes off to my side, right here? And then this one comes off to here, to this side. When I'm being lifted, and these are adjustable, when I'm being lifted by my legs. The guy in Utah has one called the flat top. Absolute piece of garbage. Not only is it missing about a dozen and a half features that are found on a Fresh Breeze, as well as the other brands, but his harness system is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. It's the most uncomfortable. I've actually flown it because I've had to do it for students that come in for training. We have another video where it shows it. The 2 straps that come up through the middle from the seat come straight up to the belly strap. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I got something in the way right there. And those 2 straps, you got to pull your junk to the side. You got to feed that strap off into one corner. And when you're lifted off the ground, what are you being lifted by? What's keeping you from falling out of the seat is these 2 straps. Well, these don't run up through both sides of your crotch or even on your crotch to crunch your goodies. They run off to the side. So when you're lifted, you're not squeezing yourself in and killing yourself and having your voice raise. so this is a very easy harness system to get into. I'm actually in the system. If I want to use this as a free-flying harness, if I want to use it as a training harness, I don't have to purchase extra training harnesses or free-flying harness. I can actually use this for soaring. I can practice on the beach, practice my kiting with. And to get in your unit, by the way, I want to mention something about a Fresh Breeze unit. You see the space under here. We have the biggest crumple zone there is on the market. Look at the distance between the engine and that. There's no gas tank or fuel tank down in there to rupture and spew gas all over the place in our crumple zone. You shouldn't need a crumple zone if you have a good wing and good training. I've never even seen a collapse on a glider in 30 years of doing this. So if you have good training, you're not going to need a crumple zone, but we've got the biggest crumple zone, since some people like to put so much stress on that crumple zone point. we've got the biggest one. There's nothing under there. That's also nice for when you're getting in your machine. You can kneel down on your feet. It's much easier to get up and get in this machine. I'm actually going to get in the machine right now, and all you do is kneel down in front of it like this, put your feet under here, you just pull these straps right over your shoulder like this. And you see these straps right here? All you're going to do is tighten these down. You're going to reach off to the side. You're going to grab this harness. This is your quick release. This is a very unique system. Look how it connects it here. This offers the most incredible form of free flying, yet you're flying with a motor. It's not only offers weight shift, but the sensation of flying is enhanced with this particular. There's nobody else that has this type of harness system. You have a lot of active flying in the seat. Look how that connects. Okay, and you go to the other side, you do the same thing. You come down here by your hip, you connect it up, and go ahead and pan back. And to get up, you just stand up. And that's how you get in it. So this guy out in Utah that's trying to show people how hard it is, this is extremely easy. I'm 55 years old, and I've got guys in their 70s that can get in it real easy. But you got to know how it works, and that's how it works. And if you come in and look at how this strapping goes, these support the weight of the motor while it's on your back. Once you get in the air, these take over, and then these become worthless. Once you go back, when you land, these go back onto your shoulders again, and you're carrying the motor. This is the Simonini model. I use that in my example on the front page of my website to show you what it's like. But you notice, look at where my straps are, going off to the sides, not up through the middle. Very easy to get into, very comfortable, and again, it's going to offer so much more weight shift, and the sensation of flying is really enhanced. And again, the nice thing is about this harness system is it's completely adjustable with side lumbars, front leg straps, belly straps. It'll adjust to any size pilot, and again, can be doubled as a free-flying harness, a training harness, and just your standard harness. If you prefer the other method, we offer options at Fresh Breeze. So give me a call, let me know what I could do. We offer unlimited free training in all 50 states. If you can't come to us, we're going to come to you. Either way is free of charge. We don't charge that $2,500 to $3,500 where some of these guys are just absolutely, I think it's terrible for the sport. There's a lot of people just can't afford that, and they skip the training and they watch somebody. Don't watch my videos and try to launch this thing. Let me train you. If you get equipment from us, we'll give you unlimited training for life. We'll not only train you, you can bring in every family member you have, and we'll train all of them as well, because we don't want you to go home and train one of those guys either. And we want to make sure that they get good training. There's no time limit, there's no price tag, and if you can't leave your home, we'll come to you, and we don't charge for training. That's all there is to it. I thank you for joining me. We look forward to seeing you in the air.